This is a video of how to use SumoPaint. First we enter our URL. After we go to the site, we click on New Image, and then we're going to draw our XY axis. We'll use the line tool, and we'll select a diameter of 4 and a brush shape of narrow. Draw the two axes. We'll label the axes. We'll use the text tool. We'll select a font size of, say, 14. Click where we want to put the text. Select it. Put another one down. Move that to where we want it to be. Click the text tool. Next we're going to draw some supply and demand curves. We'll add a new layer. Click this, and we'll just call that S and D, and then we'll use the straight line tool again, and we'll select a color. Click here, and we'll draw demand. And then we'll use the curved line for supply. Select a different color, say here. Then we pull it in the middle down. We have our two curves. Then we'll put a dot to indicate equilibrium. We'll select circle tool. Then we come up here and we change this to the fill type of solid. Then we're going to pick a color, black. And we'll click our tool, and then we'll draw that little shape in there. And there we have it. Next we're going to add a rectangle for total revenue. So we will add a new layer here, and we'll select the rectangle tool here. We have our fill automatically in, but this time we want to make it transparent, and we're going to change the color. Click here and then click here, and there we have it. And click the tool and then draw the rectangle in, and we have our rectangle. Okay, now suppose we made an error. Suppose, for example, we drew the rectangle up here. Then we can correct that using the eraser tool, and I'm just showing this because there's no triangle tool, and if you wanted to make the consumer surplus, you could do this sort of thing, or you can just click the undo here and you're all set. Alright, now what we need to do is to save this. So we'll do File, Save to my computer, and then you can select Sumo, and that's a good idea if you want to use this one again, or you can select JPEG, and that way it flattens the file, and it's an image that can be used on the internet. Alright, we'll just cancel that. Now what I'm going to do is open from a previously drawn diagram. File, open from my computer, and we will get a Sumo, one that we've done. Right? And this is the answer to that problem. You can see I've spent a little more time drawing in these labels and so forth. Then I can hide some of this and get back to the background. Now this is what I want to save as my initial diagram. So I just do File, Save to my computer, and I would select this and change that to initial, and then I would be done. And that's the simple demonstration of how to use SumoPaint.